If you require maintenance, please file a report with the facility.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Sean.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then?
Of course it is. Wasn't hard to do at all.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to question you. That is... Well, it's just such an important moment. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked toward. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we... be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us do. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
The job's done. That's what matters.
Don't lose sight of the fact that you're to be thanked for this. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
So many projects.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
May I be the first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I'll tell you what. You make the call. Surprise me.
Okay then. I'll come up with something. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment.
Dr. Lee. Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Doctor.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the...
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
Sean.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open...
Sure. It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. No.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the...
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. The question is, where do you stand with them?
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. Then I certainly hope I can count on you for one, because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to... Small as they are in number, that they must be eradicated.
You don't have to worry about them any longer. They're as good as dead.
Thank you.
Son.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise. There is obviously one final threat.
Sure. There's always one last thing.
You're not wrong, I suppose. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we can... They will eventually come for us. And we need to destroy...
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond.
There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. We will show them that if they interfere with us, we will teach them that we can appear at a moment's...
Sure.
They will know better.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her... Time is up. Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Dr. Lee,
What can I do for you?
what have you got to help me with Liberty Prime?
It's that time then, is it? Well, Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just... So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can...
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have Surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. Oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
Thanks. More ammo is always useful, I guess.
No. Let me explain. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use.
Oh, great. The day is won. I can see it now.
We'll see what you think when you're neck deep.
Sure.
Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime.
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think, and, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into... The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him.
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will, and he'll absolutely recognize. So your end goal is ultimately pretty... Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
No questions.
Very well. Good luck.
Dr. Lee.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Stay there. Hold up.
Sure. Just keep your shirt on. Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go.
Hey.
I'll get it done.
Hey. On me.